Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Reganelite here with another episode Speaking My Mind. How you guys doing? Hope you're all doing well today. It's dry mud. Here I am. I'm not wearing my normal trainers. I'm actually wearing my clean ones, which is don't really like getting them dirty. But the problem with my other trainers is that they've got this metal. There's this metal or this thing sticking out on the back of the trainer that's going into the back of my foot, which is really annoying. I actually have to put tissue there to stop it getting into my toe, because I've actually got a little scalp because it dug into it one time when I was walking. I came back home and I was like sore as hell from it. Very, very painful indeed. But anyways, enough about that. Let's talk about something I generally want to have a general discussion about, and that is tattoos, guys. What are you guys' thoughts about tattoos? Because I am someone who doesn't have any tattoos on. I don't actually have any tattoos, but I've generally thought about having a tattoo at some point in the future. I don't know what. I've had ideas in my head of what kind of tattoos I would want. But if you're somebody who has tattoos, or maybe now, please share your thoughts down below. Like, I have mixed feelings about them. Like, there's a part of me that's like, oh, they're really, really, like, they're super cool. Look really cool on the skin, whether it is like dragons, animals, or in description or whatnot, because I do find it very fascinating, very cool when I see certain tattoos on people, or whenever I see them on Instagram from certain tattoo artists. They're really, really cool, and it makes me think, oh, I really would like one of these tattoos. But I know that these are not simple procedures, and I know that, you know, it's costs a lot of money to get a tattoo. And it costs even more to get them removed as well. It can be quite a problematic, shall we say, if you did decide to get it removed. I don't know if, here's the thing, I don't think my brother's actually got any tattoos. I know my mum and dad definitely don't have any tattoos. But I do know one or two family members that do have tattoos. But there's no one in the family tree essentially that really has any like big long lots of deep tattoos, like lots of on them. There's lots of different meanings and stuff around them. But me personally, like, there's a part of me that really wants to get one, or gets even some. The train, of course the train, Southeastern. But I'm not sure what kind of tattoos. That's the thing that's kind of boggling my brain right now. I thought about a Capricorn, because I'm a Capricorn. I thought about that. I thought about perhaps maybe like something maybe like a Chinese quote of some sorts. I thought about some of my quotations actually that I have on my Instagram page, perhaps for having them as a tattoo for myself as well, because they have meaning as well. I actually even thought about a tattoo of I had this idea of an arm of remembrance, which is a bit of a weird thing. So it would be basically my arm would be filled with people who are no longer in this world, but people who are gone in this world, but people who had a generally massive influence in my life. So, for example, the wrestler Eddie Guerrero, who's no longer here, or perhaps one or two family members who are no longer here as well. Something along those lines that have had influence in my life. That's what I thought about as well when it comes to that. I mean, like tattoo, the one that sticks out is like a cool dragon tattoo of some sort. I've seen some Game of Thrones ones there. I've even thought of like the reference, obviously the wrestling one. Like, I know some people have said, has suggested to me, like, because I'm a big fan of Sky Blue, why don't you get a Sky Blue tattoo? And I thought, well, I don't think my missus would like that. First of all, and secondly, you know, there may be a possibility that one day I might not be as big a fan of her as I have been for the past several years. That can change. I wouldn't want a tattoo like that, but it's definitely something of food for thoughts with that. I certainly wouldn't do one of a nationality or anything like that. I think that's a bit too much for me personally. But there's been a lot of thought. I've had a lot of thinking about tattoos. And I don't think they're bad. I don't think they're terrible. I just think they can be problematic, especially if you get something and you end up regretting it. because of the cost it gets to get a tattoo, the length you have to go through to it, because it's a lot of time and that. But also the tattooists themselves, like, you have to make sure it's a reliable one as well, because there are some tattooists out there who are very unreliable, so you have to be careful from that regard as well. But having said all that, there's a couple of my thoughts anyway on tattoos. What do you guys honestly think? Should I get one? Should I not get one? Or should I stay clean? Let me know your thoughts and more down in the comments below. Like, share and subscribe as always. Sorry about the sun, guys, and I hope to catch you all very, very soon.